Connor, Ryan, thanks for joining us today to talk about Logitech solutions for Microsoft Teams meeting rooms. First off, do you want to do some introductions?
Yep, thanks for having us. So my name's Ryan McSweeney. I work for Ingram Micro. I wear two hats with what I'm doing at the moment. I sit within the UCC team. Hat number one is I am the UCC Technical Solutions Team Lead. So that involves looking after our entire portfolio of UCC products from a technical perspective, working with partners, working with end users, and working with our sales staff internally to support in all aspects of the products we offer. Hat number two is I'm the Microsoft Disty Champ. So that is effectively looking after Microsoft from a vendor perspective and supporting products that we offer, MTR solutions that we offer around that in terms of marketing and peripheral and getting the message out there.
My name's Connor. I work in the UCC team also, so I look after Logitech, the brand, within the UCC team, evangelising the product, making sure our resellers know all about it, all the different lines that we've got, and of course infusing our whole team within the sales area to go and sell the Logitech product. That's what we're here to do.
So what does the Microsoft Teams room opportunity look like in general?
Yeah, so Microsoft Teams, as I'm sure pretty much everyone watching is familiar with, is absolutely enormous and enlarged, through COVID, through the period of COVID. It is now very much a UCaaS solution world. It's very much Teams dominated. There's 270 million plus active daily users on Teams as of January 2022 this year, with over 1 million organizations actually using Teams on a daily basis, which speaks for itself, quite frankly. So the opportunity is absolutely phenomenal, and from an Ingram perspective, we're speaking regarding Teams daily, every single day, for a large portion of the day. Certainly from my point of view, it is a Teams conversation, and products that we're talking about are directly linked to talking about a Teams opportunity.
Okay, so as Ingram Micro, how do we capitalise on such a large-scale opportunity, and how do you stand out above the rest?
Quite simply, Ingram has worked over the last few years closely with Logitech to make sure we've got the right portfolio of stock in. We've got a great relationship with our Logitech channel team, whether they be solutions architects or account managers within Logitech. So we're in conversation with those guys all the time to make sure that we're hitting the resellers with the right information and making sure that their customers are getting that Logitech and Microsoft Teams experience.
And certainly from a technical standpoint, it's something that we've been developing over the last sort of two and a half years since I've been at Ingram. It's something that we've really put a lot of effort and resource into upskilling our team, into broadening the technical solutions division that we have. So myself and some other colleagues that work alongside me, and that's all about, again, a knowledge perspective, working with partners, ensuring that we're talking to them about the right solutions for their requirement, and not just ultimately what will make us the most money. It's all about getting the right scenario and the right solution for the customers. And we've got, from our desk-based sales staff through to our project-based technical solutions team, we've got a full division of skilled up individuals that can talk customers through that.
Yeah, as Ryan said, the UCC team has grown massively within the 2.5 years, 3 years it's been going. All started at the beginning of COVID. There was just 5 of us. We're now into 20 plus people. And as Ryan said as well, just a vast array of knowledge within that UCC team. So we've got that to go out to the market with the Logitech product to make sure it happens.
Yeah, we've also, we've also set up a dedicated technical, helpline inbox, if you will. So we run quite commonly from a UCC sales inbox, which is directed to all of our sales staff for quick fire quotes and responses and so on. But we kind of mimicked that in a technical scenario as well. So if our customers have any product related questions or even any issues with products that they're currently using, looking for alternatives, that sort of stuff, that will be directed to the technical division, who can then come back with product suggestions, solutions, ideas, and all this sort of stuff. And customers can really start to bounce off of our technical team and get the right solution, again, that for their customer.
Amazing. And where can our customers find that information in order to contact you?
So, well, first and foremost is speak to your Ingram account manager. That's the key thing. So again, all of the guys internally, they all know this information. They're all very well aware of it, from general sales through to our UCC sales staff as well. We do have a lot of marketing on LinkedIn. So again, it's something that we've been working quite a lot on recently. Certainly pushing the technical message, if you will. So there are banners and flyers around. But primarily, I would say speak to your Ingram account manager, and they can certainly direct you in the right scenario. And then once you've got hold of those, email addresses and this, that, and the other that you may need, make sure to keep that safe, because I'm sure you'll be using it moving forward.
So how often and in what capacity are you working on Microsoft Teams Room solutions and opportunities?
Yeah, so just to put it into perspective, Microsoft reported last year that 1 in 20 of their Office 365 integrated to Microsoft Teams Room. And that's a big stat, really, given the picture and the amount of seats. Out of those, Ingram sold 4.5 million of those seats. So that's Ingram Micro UK. So that's massive for us. And then taking the Logitech perspective into that, with the offerings we have around the Meetup, around the Rally Bar Mini, our Microsoft Teams rooms, whether they be small, medium or large, we've got such a grand capacity to enable us to go out with those and make sure that we're aligned with Microsoft to deliver that Teams room into the client.
So Microsoft have a number of certified vendors for Microsoft Teams Room solutions. What stands out about Logitech?
Yeah, so I mean, there's quite a lot to talk about in terms of features and benefits and so on of Logitech. But I guess to keep it sort of simple, I can highlight a few. Logitech is designed around ease of use for the end user, quite similarly to the way that Microsoft Teams is. So they've incorporated a few different sort of accessory products to sort of align with their core solutions. So for example, the Tap, which is the touch controller device that's on the desk, effectively their window into the Microsoft ecosystem. They provide several different mounting options with that. So they've got a riser mount, which will actually uplift it off the desk a little bit, so it can actually be turned 180 degrees for easy viewing angle. It can be wall mounted, so it's quite customizationable in terms of how you want it to feature in the room. They also offer ceiling mounting mic pods within their core solution. Now that's quite rare to find. Normally you would be looking more into the AV world, third-party solutions coming in order to access that level of capability, but Logitech offer that within their core solution as well.
Right, completely agree. Some really great points there. I know that you yourself have a little favourite component of Logitech. You haven't mentioned it yet, but I'm going to hand it back to you.
Okay, thanks, Connor. Well, Connor clearly wants to make this much longer than it needs to be, because it is a great product, and as he says, one of my favourites. So I could be here all day, but to keep it brief, so the Logitech Switch is a core component, I think, certainly when talking about Microsoft Teams rooms. Again, without trying to go off topic or anything like that and keep it straightforward, the Logitech Switch effectively allows a Microsoft Teams user that's using one of their native Teams solutions to actually branch out and reach into other platforms such as Zoom, such as Cisco WebEx, or any platform that's being used today, quite simply as well.
So it makes it easier for when, for instance, someone visits an office space, and they've got to work with colleagues in a different company who use Zoom instead of an MTR solution.
I work on a lot of projects where they're shared spaces, for example, or where customers actually rent spaces out, so exactly the scenario you've mentioned, and they do need it to be somewhat open platform, but that customer as a company is a Microsoft Teams user. So I use the 80-20 rule: 80% for Microsoft Teams, 20% something else. It absolutely ticks every single box in terms of cross-platform.
Okay, so can you talk us through some of the Logitech Microsoft Teams Room solutions?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the strengths of Logitech is they've got solutions for every size and space, basically, and they've built their portfolio on being able to engage from a small huddle room right up to a large corporate meeting room. Their portfolio is kind of split with Android-based MTR systems and Windows-based MTR systems. The core difference is that the Windows solution actually utilises a PC component, to run the Microsoft Teams room, whereas the Android video bars actually have the software built on. Obviously, that's quite a big topic, and that can be discussed. So, firstly, they've got the Meetup, which is a all-in-one video bar for small/huddle room spaces. They utilise that with a PC component which is pre-configured for Microsoft Teams. They then have the Rally system for the medium space meeting rooms, again on the Windows side utilising a pre-configured PC component for Microsoft Teams. And then they utilise the Rally Plus, which is actually the same as the Rally system but with an additional mic and speaker for the large-scale meeting rooms, again with a pre-configured PC component for Microsoft Teams. Quickly to mention, the great thing about the Rally Plus is it can be scaled up to exceptionally large rooms, so you can expand those additional microphones to up to a 7 additional, and it really can fill a large space, which is something important to note. Then on the Android side, they've got the Rally Bar Mini and the Rally Bar. Rally Bar Mini for the smaller spaces, Rally Bar for those medium to large spaces. All of the solutions that I've mentioned include the Tap touch control device, and as I quite commonly refer to, the Tap touch control device is effectively their window into the Microsoft ecosystem. It's the customer's ability to join the call, to make a call, to see calendaring and so on, and really give that ease of use user experience throughout all of these Microsoft solutions from Logitech.
Thanks for sharing all that information about the Microsoft Teams Room solutions and how Logitech fits into that. If our customers need to find out any information, obviously they can follow the email address on screen, but are there any other channels or contact details that they need to be aware of for contacting anyone in the UCC team?
Yes, so within the UCC team, we have the UCC sales dedicated inbox, so that's there. And for anything technical, you can go to Ryan's team. That's the best way to do it. Ryan and myself are always on LinkedIn and Twitter chatting about what we do, through whether it be Logitech or the Ingram UCC team. So please do have a look on there. Follow us, and we're always updating new products, new stuff that's going on. Be great to have you on board.